Kyle Lacy versus Kyle Lacy. I'm speaking on a panel at Chilipalooza next week, and I am so happy to try to use AI to extract the genius of Kyle Lacy and train AI to act as Kyle Lacy. A lot of Kyle Lacys. And I was asking him, like, hey, like, how do you do this? And I thought, why should I ask him? I should just ask the web. So we're going to take the next 15 minutes, and we're going to try to basically replicate Kyle Lacy. And then I think what I'm going to do is in person be like, yo, I got this model. It thinks like Kyle Lacy, just basic AI. You go develop a brand campaign in 5 minutes. I'll have AI develop in 5 seconds. We'll see who's better. All right. I don't know who's going to go for this. This is what I'm hoping for. All right. Claude 3.57 slotted. I'm going to do extended thinking. You probably know who Kyle Lacy is, one of the world's greatest chief marketing officers. He's spoken on plenty of podcasts. He's very, very well known. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a deep research prompt to understand all of his important tenets, what he thinks about the world, how he views the world, what he is uniquely best at. I want to understand, basically the end result of this is I'm going to have a model understand so much about what Kyle Lacy says publicly that when we ask this model a question, it's going to be able to do a better job than the real Kyle Lacy, is my hope, but maybe it won't happen. So what I want you to do is I only want you to rewrite this prompt, and you can take into account what you know about him already, but I'm going to search the live web with this. So really what I want you to do is just to rewrite everything I say very first, rewrite everything I say and close gaps. So again, my goal is to be able to search the web to understand everything about his unique viewpoints, etc. So help me rewrite this prompt that I've just given you right now. So all we're doing is we're just trying to we're basically helping the model close our thinking gaps, because one of the ways that I think about AI is just what I want it to. Spelled his name wrong. I guess AI is not that great. Great. Strategic thinking. This is good. So what we're doing is we're basically warming the models up here. We want it to help us think. Core marketing philosophies, podcast appearances. Okay, great. So we're just going to take this and plop it into ChatGPT. And one of the things that my session's expired. Oh, ChatGPT. I thought we were friends. I thought we knew each other. I thought you'd invite me to your bar mitzvah. And now it's like you don't even know me. I'm so hurt. Okay, all right. I think it's this password. Isn't it amazing? I feel like the guys at Okta are going to contact me. It's like, you want help with your passwords? Okay. All right. Sorry. This isn't the way I expected to be not prepared. All right. Come on, sweetness. All right. We're going to take this, copy and paste, because that's what I do. I'm generally not convinced that this deep research initiative is enough. Also, it spelled his name wrong. Can you just rewrite this prompt and have like way more clarity here, especially around the goals and purpose? What I'm really trying to do is collect a deep fundamental understanding of how Kyle Lacy thinks, what he's talking about, what's important to him, just everything that if I was to give a dossier to someone, that they would be able to think like him. Now, I understand this is a hard task and it might not do a great job, but why don't you redo the prompt above with just immense amount of tokens? So 100,000 tokens, be ultra specific. The goal is not to talk about Kyle Lacy, it's to improve the deep research prompt on him that I eventually will use deep research. So go hog wild. All right. So basically, I'm going to use O1 Pro, and I'm only going to use O1 Pro because it can just export. So Claude is it's a smarter model. It's just a better model. But Owen Pro can export 100,000 tokens. And so that level of additional detail you can't really get from something like a ChatGPT. So I'm going to go into Gamma. Let's say gamma.new. I bet you this works. Amazing. Zach is incredible. All right. So Kyle versus Kyle. How badly will AI destroy the original Lacy? the OG. Let's do this. The original OG CMO. All right. Let's see. Let's do the presentation. I could have AI do this, but I shouldn't. I like crafting. How would you create a digital an AI Kyle to develop a thing he's best at? Okay. So I think that we have to figure out. I think he's best at creative marketing campaigns, but I don't know well enough. So this is the structure of the presentation. Let's see where. Great. This thing is thinking. I don't have too much longer to do this. Great. How would you do it? And then you would ask a question like, what would the OG need to know about a brand to knock it out of the park? This is this framework actually. CCC framework. This is what I invented. Creative constraint with context. So this is context. Boom. Okay, let's talk about constraint. What output would the OG give? E.g. titles, headlines, etc. This is constraint. And this is like, what saith the OG on a campaign for company? So we're just going to basically say, great, we're going to ask the OG context, the OG Kyle, the OG, all right, well, like, what are the outputs here that you're expecting? And then, like, what will you do? And then what saith the NG new gangster? Gangsta. This is original gangsta. All right. So I think, let's see how this is coming. Boom. All right. A dossier. Oh, Kyle's got a dossier. Think like Kyle. Oh, think like, oh, Kyle Lacy. I'm going to paste in his, okay. Okay, you got his name wrong. I think we're ready for deep research. I actually pasted in his full LinkedIn profile below, so you know exactly who I'm talking about. This is his live information as of today. And yeah, this is great. And this is great because you should analyze the way that he speaks. So, great emerging market trends. You also probably need to include some things like thinking about the way in which he approaches things. So you need this framework I call creative constraint with context. So it has to be like, what's the context that Kyle would generally look for? What are the constraints? So like, what are the types of outputs for the work that he is specifically amazing at? And I think that this is really fantastic. Social media, and you can drop the ethical and legal concerns. I already know you'll take care of that, so you don't really need that. Early foundations, career milestones. This is really great. Core philosophy. Exactly. This is great. Problem solving. This is great. Signature moves. This is amazing. This is just great. All right. So, and Kyle's written a lot. So go ahead and take this context, redo the deep research as Kyle Lacy. Go forth. Like, make sure you're focused on Kyle Lacy. So actually, maybe you should just redo this prompt with Kyle Lacy and a little bit more context of him. All right. So I just was like confirmed that Kyle Easley, I mean, So maybe before we do deep research, we'll make sure that this thing gets it right. And sometimes what I do is I will actually remove all this additional context and start a new thread. So let's go back to, and the nice thing about ChatGPT Pro, again, this I use deep research with Owen Pro because it just produces so much more context. So it's easily worth the $200 a month for me because I talk to AI. So, and this is like let's actually here, what would the what does AI say he needs to know? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Actually, I should go grab his picture. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I do. I'm gonna do like, what would the OG need to know, and then I'm gonna make a like. Look at this. This will be so fun. Let's edit. Oh, that's nice. Edit from image URL. Copy the image URL. Go here. Edit from URL. Boom. See if that will. Okay, great. Let's see. Let's just like change his face a little bit. Great. Make this picture of me. Hey, slightly robotic in the face. Sort of like 7 of 9, but keep the gender the same. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can make a. I wonder. Sometimes the AI moderator has problems with prompts, so let's see what this looks like, and then we're gonna upscale it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's see if. Okay, great. All right, so I'm just gonna paste this mega prompt here, and paste it here into deep research. Hit go. No. No. Like add add a robotic eye here, and robot hair. Okay. Wow. It just totally changed the person. This is why you got to double check things. All right. Great. Yeah, no, all sections, but really his framework. So I want all of the thinking that he would need to be able to, all of the inputs that he takes about a brand and how he thinks about those inputs, and then what does he do it. So this is basically to create an AI agent, a very complex AI agent that could think like him and run things like him. And now I realize that there's going to be some limitation to that, but that's okay. And just a huge research document, really with the theme here of being able to be like, here's what I need to be able to do my things for a brand. I'd rather you be absolutely like spend lots of time searching the web. And yes, you should attempt to gather other folks that have worked with him. Go forth and conquer. All right. So let's see how the other AI is doing. It's not. I mean, okay. Okay. Let's like make these eyes cyborg. Okay, I guess like really what I should do is start a chat. Improve this mid-journey prompt for an editing module. Yeah, this is like generally what I'll do is like Yeah, okay, this will be better. I mean, I think I should have these as. Okay, good. That's research starting. I should add these as like. All right. I don't know if Kyle's gonna go for this. I need to have a conversation with him to see if he's gonna like. This. I think this one looks jacked, right? Okay, let's upscale this to the gallery. Oh. Oh my gosh. OG versus Cyborg Kyle. All right, Kyle. Kyle's gonna be like, what is happening? I'm definitely not doing this. All right. How badly? Okay. This is good. All right, let's see if Claude's like, I am gonna have to end this because I gotta go somewhere to be. But Kyle, this is my public request to you. If you want to do this, we'll be on stage. I'll have a little bit of prep. Look at like, oh my gosh. All right, let me know if you want. This video is now too long for LinkedIn. You're gonna get it on YouTube. If you're coming to Chili Palooza, come by, watch our session. It might not be this. Kyle might be like, no. All right, bye.